Love you too, Dad.
Tell me that one out.
Unfortunately, you didn't wait for me to click the on button, so there you go. There we go. The Tasmanian Devil's my father. Good night, Dad. Enjoy your new game. He just bought Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, so he's very excited to play that. I am here to play some more Ringo Ishikawa. But first I'm going to save this playlist I made because I might use it again in the future. It's literally just technos beat 'em ups. So you know, my kind of shit. Alright, hey there, Larkbark. Glad to see you're here. I'm only going to be here for like an hour. I'm going to bed immediately after this. I already took my sleep medicine. Because again, I'm only going to be here for an hour. That was not what I wanted to click. No, cancel that. That is a cool, groovy song. I really wanted to use it for something, and I finally had a good excuse to when I'm doing these beat 'em ups. So you know, we have some old '80s arranged Double Dragon music. So I made myself a little thing. So yeah, Larkbark, welcome. Hey, let's see if anybody else is in here. It's pretty late. I know Fluffy and Knight Rider are watching Dolomite over on her thing, but yeah. I messed up. Okay. That looks like I am the only one here. Well, unless one of these other things watching might be a, I don't know. We got a lot of random names in the view list that, are probably bots, but you know, if you're actually there, you want me to say hello, say hi, I'm friendly. Right now, we're just waiting for my game to boot up, and then we will play. We'll play a little bit of this Japanese punk simulator. It'll be about an hour long, and then I will retreat to the land of dreams. You might see me again tomorrow before Pete's show, because I'm thinking maybe me and my brother can team up and play through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo. A game that I am very lucky to own because my mom found it for like $2 at a Goodwill. Alongside some other really good classics, like, let's see, what else did that trip get? Final Fantasy III was in that trip, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Gradius 3, I got a copy of NBA Jam out of that, and, yeah, I'd never played NBA Jam before that, and I kind of fell in love with that game. That game's amazing. There were other things in that list. We did pick up one or two stinkers on that trip. One of the definite stinkers was Draken. One of the very first RPGs released on the Super Nintendo, a port of a computer game, a computer RPG, and not only is it a bad port, but honestly the game's just not that interesting. Could make for a fun disaster of a stream sometime, you know? But beyond that, I don't see much value in it. I have also... Well, I'm not really all I got on that trip because there were just a lot of cool things there. This is why Goodwill can sometimes be a fantastic thing. Because you never know what you might find. Oh, there we go. It's connecting. Now, why am I playing Ringo Ishikawa Saturday morning? You know, really, really early. Although for me it's really, really late. Like, this is right around the time I start going to bed. Why am I playing more Ringo Ishikawa? Because I have not been able to stop thinking about this game since the last time I played it. That is why. You can also tell I'm being a bit quiet. My voice has not gone above the yellow today. I'm looking at my volume levels. Like, if I get a little closer to the microphone, my voice kind of boosts, but hopefully this sounds good. Let me see how this sounds right now. You can also tell I'm being a bit quiet. Yeah, that's fine. Once the game boots up, I'm going to have to make sure that's not going to be a problem, hopefully. Of course, you hear my computer trying to kill itself. It sounds like a fucking jet engine whenever I try to play something. Okay, there we go. I'm going to turn up my voice just a little. There we go. Boost my voice just a little. Turn down the game a little. Let's see how that sounds. Oh, Zatara, welcome. You're here for an hour with Ringo Ishikawa, basically. You literally just showed up right at the start of the game. I'm doing this because I literally haven't been able to get this game out of my head for the past several days since I last played it. And I've been really itching to return to it. We might also be returning to it on Sunday because, unfortunately, Lise will most likely not be there. Because, Lise had other engagements. This is where we were. Oops, wrong button. Basically, her role-playing group had to reschedule. Whoa, I was stuck on the bed there. Alright, so. It is 6 in the morning. Whoop. Alright, I have to hold up for 2 seconds before I can stop that. Let's do a little bit of studying before school. Yeah, our physics are down. Let's study that up. But yeah, she is probably not going to be here on Sunday because her role-playing group is rescheduled. And the thing about those Sunday meetups is that those are her choice to turn up for entirely. I have never once insisted she show up. That's always been like an open invitation thing. Like, if she wants to hang out on Sunday, she can. I have told her any other day she wants to hang out and do a stream. I am more than willing to make that work. Oh, what day is it? I should check that. Saturday. Tests start today. Nice. Oh, I'm already sated, so... That's right, I got my ass kicked last time I was playing this. Oh well. Hopefully nobody minds me being a little late for school, right? I'm not that late. I think I've turned up right on time. And I think I get to finish early today because, tests, right? I'm not doing terrible. I missed a few classes. But yeah, I know we all love Lise around here, but she will most likely not be here on Sunday. Oh, can I talk to these people? Nope. How about in here? Noboru, you always have something to say. This guy came by yesterday to exchange Gundam back configures. Gundam. So our class picture is hanging on my wall. Why would you put up a class picture on the wall? Never mind that. Anyway, he saw the picture and he's like, yo, you go to school with Ringo Ishikawa? I say, yeah, he's my best friend. He gives me this weird look and says, mine too. Who's this guy? I don't know, never seen him before. He just saw my ad. Weird. Huh. Oh. study time. It'll be, looks like you forgot a word there. Yeah. We'll see her again soon. Yeah, she won't stay away for long. She likes hanging out with us. She enjoys that. She had fun with her, she had a lot of fun on that last stream. I highlighted that, by the way, almost 2 hours of all that. And it's all highlighted. So, if you want to go rewatch it, it'll be a thing. Also, I will more than likely keep this video up as well, so if anybody misses this and something important happens story-wise, they can always come check that out. Goro is still missing after that incident with Ken, which definitely has me worried. Okay, the teacher isn't here, so today I'm going looking for my friend, because I am concerned. I don't know where he lives. That's a big problem. Like, does he even have a house I can visit? Hopefully our tests are going just fine. Let's try heading this way first. Nope. Okay, let's see if we can talk to anybody up here. We already talked to Hamada. Nobody ever here to talk to. Okay, so that's all there is. That was a party stream. Good lord, was it? I had an absolute ball. Like, man, y'all can tell I love that girl. I love hanging out with her. She is my best friend. Although there is a confusion that pops up from time to time when people think that we're like a couple or we're dating, and kinda not really. It mostly comes down to the fact that we, I'm not sure where Goro would be hanging out. But it kind of comes down to the fact that we live in completely different countries, and we're also at points in our lives where dating, especially online, just wouldn't be a great idea. So we're just really good friends, you know? I have a romantic interest in her. I don't keep that a secret. But, it's not happening right now. Maybe someday. Oh, it's a fight. Cool. I'm cool with these. Alright, there we go. Then I realized she's being to have a strict definition. We got something special. That's about it. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. She showed up at pretty much the exact right time in my life, honestly, because most of my teenage years I didn't really have what one might call a friend group. All the friends I had as a kid either moved away or became total assholes, which yeah. But since I've become an adult, I've made a number of friends that I very much appreciate the company of, and she is one of my oldest as far as my online friend groups go. It's kind of crazy because the way I met her was just through frickin' DeviantArt of all places. Ugh. There we go. My HDMI cable's being fucky again. All this free time I could be having, and instead I am looking for my friend. I don't know where Goro could be. Yeah, still can't talk to this guy. I might have missed my chance to learn from him, honestly. This game's mechanics are pretty vague. Oh, where did I say I met her at? It was literally on DeviantArt of all websites. she still has a DeviantArt page, although she deleted a lot of her old art. So the stuff that I met her with, you will not be seeing, unfortunately. Excuse me. But yeah, we met on DeviantArt, which is not exactly what I would not recommend that as a safe place to start a relationship, but it's not like we started out as best friends or anything. Oh shit. I might have to call it because nope. I'm not doing this today. Okay. Goro is nowhere around here, so we're just gonna head back. Most serious relationships for all girls I met online and not on dating sites, just random forums? Yeah, well, I'm not trying to sound condescending to people who use dating sites. That's a very valid way, but honestly, the people on those sites are kind of looking for something, and I think the best relationships start when you're not looking for something, if that makes sense. I have no clue where Goro could be, but it's driving me nuts that I haven't seen him. I am concerned for an in-game NPC. Do I have an explanation why this worries me? Nah, I'm just attached to these characters. This place isn't open. Come on, Goro, where are you at, buddy? He might have just vanished from the story entirely and something terrible's gonna come up later. Oh, we can't get in this fight. Okay. So we don't have beef with either of these guys, but those guys have beefs with us. Okay. Is there anything going on in here? No. None. Oh. This guy just wandered a bit into... Oh, no. Fucked that up. Didn't want to fight those guys. Yeah, my health is in no state to be fucking with those guys. But yeah, I don't know where Goro lives, so that's a problem. Also, I haven't seen Ken in several days, so if I can talk to him, maybe I can figure out what's going on. Is Ken home? No, he's not home. Cool, so I haven't been able to see either of them. Come on, Goro, buddy, where are you at? He's not gonna be at the playground either. I might have to give up on searching for him, even though I don't want to. Poor guy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna finish this. There would be a better use of my time training at the gym. Alright, teach. Sensei, teach me your ways. Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet. It is late. People are sleeping. There we go. 200 SP. Perfect. But yeah, nah. We'll see Elise again. I have no doubt of that. Is Ken home now? Yeah, sure. The two guys that have the most... No, all my friends have drama going on except for Shiro. I think that was his name. I suck at remembering these names. I am not a native Japanese speaker. Oof, I can already feel that sleep medicine starting to take its effect. Like I said, I'm not planning to play this game for very long. This stream will be an hour long at most. Yeah, I've read all these pages. It's just getting an early start to our day. Good Lord, Ken, Goro, where the fuck are you guys? Whoops. There we go, I keep messing up on that. In other interesting news that happened today, my sister bought herself some chickens. 5 of them. They are little chicks, right? Well, not little chicks. They're a couple weeks old, so they're sizable, but they're not full grown either. Cute little buggers. She's been planning on buying herself chickens for a while, so you know. And then, a couple hours ago, I finally caved. I talked to my mom about using some of the money I've earned from doing dishes, and I bought myself Double Dragon 2 off the Switch eShop. Because, let's face it, oof, ow. I'm starting to get a slight headache, so... Again, I'm being quiet because people are sleeping. Might also be, the slight headache I'm getting might also be weather related, because I always get a headache when, there we go. Hold down at the end of the punch combo. Okay, cool. I always get a slight, nice purchase, so I'll get it, getting Elden Ring set me back a bit. Yeah, I don't have the money for, I don't have the money for new games, honestly. I get maybe $100 or more, like $100, maybe $200 a year, depending on what sort of odd jobs I'll pick up. And, yeah, it's hard to justify spending $60 of that on a video game. So usually I pick up things that are a lot cheaper. Because, yeah, there's plenty of great AAA video game experiences out there. I would love to play Elden Ring sometime. But, plenty of smaller indie games like this that give me exactly the sort of vibes I want. Like, do you realize how many fucking beat-em-ups are on Steam? It's not an insignificant amount. Whoop, there is a fight going on. Right outside my school. And neither of these guys are thugs we can fight. Okay. The school is empty. You said on New Games Center, Elden Ring was the only game I had researched that you actually had FOMO for? I mean, I think we'll always have that sort of game that comes out, we just have to have it. I remember when the first Hyrule Warriors dropped, I quite deliberately bought that, like, day one. Because it's Zelda with Dynasty Warriors gameplay. There was no way I was passing up on that, and that was a worthy purchase. I quite liked that one. But, yeah, no, I don't usually buy myself, I don't buy myself new video games very often. Heck, that Double Dragon 2 purchase I made was only like $8. and I beat it like within an hour of purchasing it, and then I played it and beat it again. And trust me, that will happen more and more because Double Dragon 2, both the arcade game and the NES game, are two of my those are some of my favorite video games of all time. I outright adore Double Dragon. And Double Dragon 2, especially. Double Dragon 2 is... Good lord, that NES game, I must have played that for hours as a kid. Never did I beat it until I was an adult. Excuse me. Okay, so that's how the duck and weave works. That's cool. I like that. We take a step back when we finish our combo. That's cool. I like that. And the fighting system in this game is really nice. Yo did a fantastic job on this. By the way, I totally recommend looking up that Verge interview with the guy who made this game. It's a really cool interview. Maybe I'll post that in the chat. It's a nice interview. It gives a cool insight into this game. Because, reminder, this game was made by a Russian dude. Duck and Weave is busted. Reminds me of Adam's Streets of Rage 4. Nice. Waited for RE to make a couple of years before the hype died down, and that one's a masterpiece. You know, I've never played a Resident Evil game. I've said this before. Oh. Okay, yeah, so the guys in white are my allies. Oh, this guy's gonna get his ass kicked. Okay. Hold on, let me help you out, man. I mean, consider the fact that my punch is already pretty freaking powerful. There you go, buddy. Helped you out. That dude who looks like he's from the Ketsu High. I do like this new move. And I spent a while trying to get it, so... Yeah, totally worth it. Makes me wonder what the next move is going to be like. Man, trying to get these guys that have fallen down like this is tricky. There we go. Is there any other guys? Okay, that's that third guy. Apparently I cannot... Nope, can't shake down the guy on the ground there. Okay. Okay, let's head out this way. Anything going on? But yeah, no, the combat system in this game is actually pretty well implemented. Like, in all honesty. That place is empty. This place is empty. You know, it's funny, this is a small little Japanese town, technically, although, again, that interview, Yo states that he didn't actually base this off of anywhere in particular, nor does he have any actual experience with Japan, so, a lot of this is just a fabrication. But because of that, it kind of has this relatable feel, because even though it's supposed to be a Japanese town, it reminds me of places I've been. It reminds me a little bit of my town, because I live in a small town. Our small town has a little river going through it. You can actually see that in my intros on my channel if you've ever seen that. Okay, that other guy literally fell down right here, so getting to him is going to be a pain in the butt. But yeah, no. So honestly, the wandering around town bits actually feels pretty accurate to what I would be doing. I mean, I don't go around beating people up. I would get my ass kicked, honestly. It's actually a street in town I avoid going down because there is a decent amount of violent activity on that street sometimes. There we go. Oi. There we go. Our turf has been successfully defended. I kick so much ass, all the other gangs respect me. But yeah, so obviously the kicking people's ass part isn't something that happens, like, ever. But, the wandering around town, I do that a lot. I'm not missing on anything special, lol. I'm sure. I have no interest in actually being a violent street tough. That is not... That is not a life for me. Oh! I had a fight. Somebody picked a fight with me. And it's this whole gang, so... Oh shit. Oh, I'm sure they're really pissed off at my little backing off shit I can do now. Hey man, duck and weave. Even if you kicked ass in fights at all, it takes one lucky sucker for punch you for someone to cripple you, and if you don't get hit at all, you still be dealing with nerve damage all over constantly hitting people. Exactly. Leave the fighting for video games. Like, I'm dead serious when I say that. Leave the fighting for video games. I've seen what happens to enough people in professional fighting that yeah, you don't want to bother with that shit. This just goes to the, mechanics. And I'm just picking all kinds of three-way fights. Oh shit. Alright, you wanna go? Oh shit. 0 experience points. I've gotta be starving after this many fights. Yeah, no, they are not exaggerating. I've seen what happens. I am not naive in this regard. But no, the wandering around town part is something I relate to heavily. Wandering around town is part of how I like to spend my, afternoons, honestly. If I'm not at home streaming, and I'm not stuck at home with work of some sort, I am usually wandering around town. Especially when it's warm. That's how I got all those cool looking shots for my videos. I have streets in my town that are still made of brick. Last I heard, the city wants to replace those, which I understand why, but also, please don't. Those are cool. I like that too if I happen to live in a smaller city. Yeah, it's just nice to be able to go out and wander. Whenever I get some extra spending cash, I generally march myself up to the used store, which is not an insignificant amount of walking. It's like a couple miles. But it's a nice walk. I get to leave the house for a little bit. Damn it, Ken, where are you at, boy? Seriously. Ken's not home, Goral's not around. See, can I train again before I have to go to bed at least? Nah. I'll have to at least do one more training session before I can do that. Heck, actually, you know what? Talking about getting crippled in fights, that's literally what happened to Ken in this game. Ken got crippled in a fight. He can't box anymore. And he's a young guy. So yeah, even the game chooses to address that somewhat. It's just fun to have some escapism once in a while. And to be straight, all I know about this game points to the fact that it's... Oh, here we go. Alright, let me try some reading here. What's good? What's the matter, bro? She cheated on me, Ringo. How? She cheated. Let's go inside. Nah. Come on, Shiro. They're at the cafe as we speak. Who? Him and his gang. Come on. Ooh. Hey. Oh, I'm not in good shape right now. Let's see if we can rely on duck and weave. Nope, all it's gonna take is one lucky hit to put me down. Oh, I was not prepared for this. Oh, nope. Oh. I'm not going down today. Well, they kicked Shiro's ass. Technically, they kicked mine too. If you're younger, you tend to heal better, but sometimes you get unlucky, show up to the wrong fight one morning, and that's it. Yep. Well, I wish I could help my buddy. That'd be nice. There we go. Can't get these guys that are up here at the top. That's pissing me off. Since the timer's not going, I can literally just hang out like this now. I think we did pretty good. Fuckers. Ooh. We're actually getting some story. Okay, so after this, I'll probably be heading to bed. It is already 3 in the morning. We're going to read this. And I'm going to make sure to highlight this and tell people to make sure to watch this to keep up with what's happened already. People probably would like having like a little hour-long segment to listen to. I don't know. People seem to enjoy showing up for these things when they can. Let's go. Okay. Women are evil. I always said that. Fools like you keep running after them. Fools like you keep running after them are the glue. You've never been in love, Ken. How would you know? Whom did you love? Shizuka? Asuka? Haruhi? Whom? You keep on whining if you like. I don't care. I just get one thing. Why'd you do that to Goro? Here comes the bullshit again. I didn't do anything to Goro. In case you didn't know, Hanako's been in love with me since middle school. But he's your friend. Go preach somewhere else. It's all nice and sweet, but Nakazawa's gang will seek revenge on us now. Well, it'll be long before Nakazawa finds his legs again. Nakazawa's not the only one we need to worry about. It's a good chance to come forward for any of his men. Let them come. What do you say, Ringo? I thought you were trying to avoid an all-out war with Nakazawa. Sometimes one must act first and think of the consequences later. Whom isn't grammatically correct. It's a Russian guy. Just gonna remind you. I feel you. Sooner than I imagined. That's no way to do business, Ringo. That was personal. What's all the fuss about? There are only 4 of them. We didn't make the rules, and we ain't gonna start changing them. You were supposed to challenge him officially. Nice to see that someone still remembers about the rules. Hand over that paper and get the hell out. I'm afraid we're not here for an official challenge. Why are you here then? I would say this is personal. Oh, another fight. Okay. The school wasn't open tonight, so we broke in here to get up here, didn't we? Yeah, step forward and get hit again, bitch. Next. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Cotton Hunter. Don't know what that's about. Let's shake these thugs down. It's really good English for being done by a Russian dude, right? I wonder if he had any help with that either, you know? Okay, let's see. Is that everything? That is everything. Yeah, that's what we get. Oh, whoa. Okay. Full on beat 'em up mode. Okay. Definite shades of, definite shades of Shin Niketsu here right now. Whoops. Well, there goes all my hard-earned cash. I'll level up. Wish I had a way to heal up my buddies, because they're not doing so hot. Yo, Masaru, where you at, buddy? Masaru? Ooh, we've spent way too long here. Oh, Masaru's gone. On the roof, maybe? Let's go check. Whoa, shit. Right out the gate, huh? That's a cheap shot. Oh, shit. It might be time to book it. Hold on. Yeah, Masaru's not here. He might have fucked off because it's so late. Yeah, let me check my party list. Yeah. Masaru just disappeared. Oh, there we go. Too bad Goro wasn't there. It's cool. We'll have his go at them. I doubt this will be the end of it. I don't care. We beat him up today, and we'll do it again. Look at the lever boy getting all pumped. Maybe he'll finally learn something from this. How are your hands? They're fine. My hands are fine. How are you guys? Wicked, I feel off the hook. Just some blood oozing from your think piece. It's bullshit. She's such a bitch, fellas. I'm glad you were there to get my back today. Thank you. It's cool. No, seriously, guys. I'm going home now. We all should. Let's lay low for a couple of days. Maybe things will settle down by then. I wouldn't count on that. We'll have to see. Hey, brothers. Aniki! That was some cool shit, don't you think? Ooh, we gotta head back home right fuck now and get to sleep. No time for studying. He jammed his hands in his pocket. Snuggles probably screaming at him right now. Probably, yeah. We're a bunch of stubborn-headed teenage boys. We do not speak our feelings. As somebody who was a teenager once, that is the way. Alright, we are literally just going right the fuck to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there we go. Yep, we're literally gonna have to run ourselves to school. On the next episode, yeah, it's already time to say goodbye. We had a big little cutscene right now. Big little cutscene, that's not proper English. You get what I'm saying. Alright, well, there we go, guys. That has been another round of Ringo Ishikawa. Very short, but, you know, that's good for people who watch the replays. They'll have a very short episode to watch. To get caught up on, you know. And, yeah, we'll pick this up again probably on Sunday. I love this game, I really do. And the story just keeps getting more and more interesting, because it's not a typical story, especially for a beat-em-up. It's very much kind of a slice-of-life thing about a bunch of Japanese punks. Oh, man, that is just what I needed. Will I be back tomorrow? Possibly. Pete, Brandon, and Cecil are doing all 3 Ninja Turtle movies. Like, that's all 3. 1990's Ninja Turtle, followed up by its, Ninja Turtle, that's not. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990, followed up by its 2 sequels. The very fun Secret of the Ooze, and the often hated, Ninja Turtles 3, which, I don't hate, but lots of people do. I'm sure I'll talk about it in chat during the stream, because you know I'm going to stay around for as many of those as I can. And I think maybe possibly before that, if I can get my work done, I'll have to bust my ass to make it work, because Pete's going at 9:30 my time, so I'll have to see about trying to get set up around 7, 8 o'clock. And you might see me and my brother around that time play a little bit of Ninja Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo. Good game. You don't have any... What? You don't give a fuck about Cecil? You have to subscribe to Amazon Prime to say anything in chat? Fuck that. Well, last I could check... That's weird. Last I checked, you could still chat without seeing the video. That's weird. As far as the Amazon stuff goes, that's not Cecil's fault whatsoever. That's just how you... If you want... Here's the thing. What Pete and I and a lot of other people do on here, the legality of that is, it's a little questionable. What Cecil's doing with the Amazon Prime thing is pretty much the only legal way to stream movies on here. So I don't blame Cecil for doing that. Also, I like Cecil. He makes very good content on YouTube. Good Bad Flicks. Lots of great stuff. Him and Pete and Brandon are all good friends. They've been doing stuff together for years. I got nothing against him for it. It's weird, though. I don't recall... Like, I used to be able to join in and chat even though I didn't have my Prime stuff turned on. I just like hanging out and saying hello to people. That might have changed recently. I'd have to check. But no, man. Cecil's cool. I don't have a problem with him. Wasn't quite expecting that amount of vitriol. That said, all 3 of them, it was a bad opening impression for you, who knows. Give a look at his YouTube content, because that's all free. Lord knows he's gotten fucked over by copyright claims on that channel who knows how many times. Pete and Cecil are actually 2 of the guys that helped me learn about a lot more films I like now. If it wasn't for them, I probably never would have checked out the 80s version of The Blob, which is one of my favorite movies. Pete pointed me in the direction of stuff like Shakedown, and Miami Connection. Cecil pointed me in the direction of stuff like Night of the Creeps, The Blob. What's another one he pointed me in the direction of? There's a lot. It's very hard to pick one. He does a lot of research. 80s Blob is God. I love that film. I'm also rambling a bit. But yeah, no. Tomorrow, Pete, Cecil, and Brandon of Brandon Tanold's Cult Film Reviews, also on YouTube. 3 guys who love these sort of schlocky cult films. The stuff we like. They're going to be doing all 3 Ninja Turtle movies, plus a little something extra, because Pete loves putting that extra work for us, because Pete's awesome like that. And a little before that, if I can get it to work, me and my brother will be possibly playing some Ninja Turtles in time. And hopefully people will enjoy that. Now that I've managed to spend a bit more time here just chatting about not much, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that show, because that first Ninja Turtles movie is one of my favorite things of all time. Anyway, with that said, I believe it is time to wrap this up. This has been Quinn Michael from Shaggy Turtle Studios, WMBI TV, Channel 14, and I'm going to play my little intro I made one last time before I close out the stream. Because I'm proud of this intro. I think it looks cool. Will I play the outro after it? Probably. Good night, everybody. Like it or not, I'll be back next time. Be cool. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.